A lot of exciting things are happening in the acting troupe of Lambert. We recently got to take a picture for the County Line magazine where all of our officers were there and our director, Miss Carly Berg, was there. We were featured because the acting troupe of Lambert is doing so many great things. We won a Schuler last year for Best Choreography, so we're excited for what this year is going to bring.
5, 6, 7, 8!
This show is different from the Broadway original version because Carly Berg is directing it. Miss Carly is absolutely wonderful. She takes it and puts her own spin on things with what we call Carlyography, which is her own style of choreography.
We have included an ensemble, so the original chorus line is just the 17 people that make up the line, but we've included an ensemble, and that allows us to give much more emphasis to big dance numbers. We're able to create pictures, different scenes.
This show's different because it's the high school edition, but it still has the same heart and it still tells the same story of people just trying their best to do what they love the most.
I think the show does resonate with a lot of people, even if you're not a performer, because so much of it is about the human experience and human nature overall, because it's all about wanting to try to do something, pushing yourself to what you want to achieve. So even if you don't perform, it's still something you can relate to on some level.
I think it really resonates with everybody who's ever had ambitions or a dream, because it shows all these people going through this incredibly stressful process of trying to make their dreams come true.
My favorite dance number in the show is Montage Part 4. The montage is like this 20-minute song in 4 parts. In part 4, Richie, the character Richie, he goes up and starts singing his solo, and our actor Adriel, he absolutely rocks it, and we're just dancing our little hearts out, so it's awesome.
Favorite dance number by far is I Can Do That, because it's a really intense and fun tap number. And plus, Jared Geroxio plays Mike Costa, and he's my favorite human to ever live.
My favorite number is probably What I Did for Love, just because this song touches with so many people and it's so beautiful, the message, and the harmonies will literally kill you, let me just tell you. The harmonies are amazing.
We did what we had to do.
My favorite dance number is tied between the opening sequence and the montages in the middle of the show, because there's always a lot to look at. Everyone's on stage having a great time. Everyone does amazing facials, so there's never a dull moment.
My favorite dance number of the show has to be One, just because that number in itself is so iconic. When you think of a chorus line, even like some people, when you think of just musical theater, you think of One and you think of the dancers just all moving in unison, the bright lights, the gold costumes, the top hats. One of the biggest things I've taken away from a chorus line is just the idea of unison, the fact that people working together can create something that's so much better than themselves. And I know it's kind of a cliche, but it is something that's just so reinforced over the course of this show, because it is a chorus line. The director reinforces how much unison dancing matters, how he doesn't want to see any individual motion, and that's what creates that big picture.